아니야!
Hi besties, welcome to my first video. On Twitter I made a poll asking my friends and followers what they thought the best Stray Kids songs and albums are, so here are the results yee. First, starting with the top 10 songs, at number 10 we have the one and only Queen Astronaut. I remembered when this song came out and I used to get hyped to it like that time Chan and Felix were on V Live. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's this.
3, 2, 1, take off!
You can already see how the rest of the video went, them jumping around like that story of those monkeys jumping on the bed and whatnot, so I'm not gonna put it all. That song is so vibey and I honestly love it so much. Next on to the 9th spot, which honestly holds a special place in my heart. So with this one, just imagine that I'm screaming at this part. Ka, ka, ka. Now I am back to talking normally. This song is literally one of my go-to songs when I need cheering up. They literally say if you keep frowning you're gonna get wrinkles like a caterpillar, and I don't wanna be looking like no chewed up spit out stuck up under the desk at a random school 20 years ago wad of gum, and I'm sure you don't either, so all I have to say about this is hands down one of their best songs, and keep smiling cause a smile looks good on you. I'm only saying a few words for this cause I know everyone loves it so. Cooking like a chef, I'm a 5-star Michelin. JK, I'm not saying just a few words, I love this song. Throwback to when I first watched the video and I couldn't get past the first chorus because I kept rewinding it and gawking at the transitions. I actually rewinded Jisung's verse like way too many times. Like that's one of my favorite verses from him. Everything about that comeback was perfection. It deserved a win, that's for sure. But they were also promoting at the same time as groups with bigger fandoms, so we still did kinda good. Anyways, on to number 7, which was kinda their breakthrough song. This song is so iconic in the fandom and represents, in my opinion, Stray Kids finally starting to get noticed more. This was the song that got them their first win, and seeing them all happy and emotional made me a lil emo too. No, I lied, I was very emo. It was a very sweet moment and such an important day for Stray Kids. Even if your friends don't like K-pop for real, show them this song. They will get very hype at the chorus and will literally freak out at Changbin and Jisung's lines. I'm an EDM fanatic, so when I heard this song I was very excited. Everything about the song I loved, and that green screen in the video was honestly so trippy because it looked real but it looked fake at the same time. Now on to the first Stray Kids song I heard, so this song is very close to my heart and it makes me so emotional and tugs on my heartstrings. With Elevator I don't even know what to say for real. I remember when this song came out and I was so shocked. It was so good, OMG. 3 years later I'm still trying to figure out where they filmed the last scenes where they were in the field with the flowers and stuff because it was so pretty and aesthetic. That whole music video was just a dark aesthetic dream. I always feel it in my soul when Jisung hits that high note before the chorus. And didn't JYP say it was too high? JYP obviously was deaf because I know that man can go higher than that. The proof is Phobia and their recent Dionysus cover. Next on to what I think is my favorite Stray Kids song. My favorite song changes every other day, but this one stays pretty high up there. Minyu's falsetto, that's it, that's the comment. Everything about this song is so amazing. Hyunjin's vocals are so smooth in the beginning it makes me wanna combust. The instrumental is insane and I love it. Again, Thid could be my EDM lover showing, but I don't care, this song is literally a whole masterpiece. This song is so good, OMG, it's super catchy and the choreo is really good. 1-2 counter punch knockout. Felix's voice really fit that song. The street version of that music video honestly looked so much fun. This song at the concert was such a vibe and I tried to not punch anybody while trying to do the choreo was a challenge and I didn't. Next on to one of the best songs from them. The first time I heard this song I almost cried. It was so freaking good. Once more, Minyu's falsetto was amazing like always. The video was so aesthetic, OMG. Everything about this song is perfection in itself. This is probably what you hear when you enter the gates of heaven. I honestly don't know what else to say about this song because it's so good. Now on to another very iconic song. 2018, See It's True Now, Call Me Captain, I do it with my crew now. I love this song so much, it's wild. This is my favorite mixtape song other than Mixtape 5 for obvious reasons. High Engine's verse. The little dance they do when they swung their arms in front of the Sydney Opera House was so cute. And throwback to that shirtless dude chasing them too. That felt like a fever dream, but it happened, lol. Now on to the number 1 spot for the songs, which is a shock but it's a good song. Yeet Spread My Wings is Seungmin's song and I don't take criticism on it. My favorite part about the choreo is at the end when they become Chan's wings. I don't know why, but that part just makes me so soft. The vocals and message of this song just tie it all together for me. Now, it's time to move on to the best albums. A heads up, all of the albums got at least 1 vote, so I'm just gonna do it from the least votes to the most like I did with the songs. I honestly forgot how good I Am Not was until I looked back at the track list. Like, that album is really good. For example, we have Third Eye is such a bop, I love it so much. The choreo to it is so stinking good, OMG, and not to mention District 9, OMG. District 9 is so freaking good, it was such a good debut song. The raps in it was so good. Now on to the next album, which was also super good. Now we have Yellowwood. I'm probably gonna say this for every album, but this one is also super good. Side Effects, My Queen, the one and only iconic Stray Kids song. Then this album also has all of the mixtapes too, which is superior, and we have TMT, which is one of the most underrated songs from them but is also such a good one. Next we have the first EP/mini album. Mixtape is superior like every other Stray Kids album. All of the songs on this album are super good and I don't know what else to say about this other than it was a really good debut EP/album. All In is honestly a really good mini album. The 3 new songs on the album were all bops. Fam is such a cute song because they're all rapping about each other and it's so cute, and then with One Day they all become literal vocalists like ugh, they are all rounders to the max. And don't even get me started on All In, that song makes me wanna combust. It's so good, OMG. On to the next. The IMU album is pretty short but the few songs it has on it are really good. I just vibe with 0325, it's such a good song. If the word vibe was a song, it would be Get Cool. I love that song so much. And Awaken is also super duper good too. Next on to my personal favorite album. I love this album so much, OMG. This whole album is just perfection in itself. I literally love every single song on that album and I'm not lying about that. I just have a connection with that album. It's wild. I could go on about this album for days, but I gotta move on to the next one, which is equally as good. Ha ha ha, Screams. This album is honestly so good, I swear on my favorite pair of Converse. As soon as I heard the Go Live teaser I was like, oh yeah, that's it, that's the one. As soon as I heard Phobia it just spoke to me. This album had bop after bop. To be honest, the only song I don't listen to for real is Pacemaker, but like the rest of the songs I listen to like crazy. Next to my birthday album, Yee Yee. I love this album so much, just like every other Stray Kids album. This one is kinda my comfort album out of all of them. I listen to the songs on this album a lot and I don't know why this one doesn't have my top album spot. This queen deserved this spot. Now to the number 2 spot, which isn't a shocker but is at the same time. This album is literally Go Live but stronger and better. The added 6 songs are so freaking immaculate, like we had been waiting on WeG for so long, begging Chan for it, and he finally gave it to us and we were loving it. The unit songs are so good and I honestly can't wait to see what other unit songs we'll get in the future. I really can't wait to see more dance unit songs because WOW is still on repeat for me. Anyways, let's get on to the number 1 spot. In the number 1 spot for albums we have the Queen Moreau. This mini album had bop after bop. Some of the queens reside in this album. I'm looking at U19 and Maze of Memories. I was surprised this album got this high, but at the same time I'm not, because it's a really good album. I'm still caught up on Maze of Memories. That song literally slaps harder than When You Go Outside in Winter. I love it, and 19 is such a masterpiece. Like, I don't know what they were thinking while making that, but whatever they were thinking, they need to keep thinking like that because that song is amazing. I hope you enjoyed this video and drop in the comments what you think should have been the top for the songs and albums. Goodbye for now, my girls, gays, poodles and theys, and have an amazing week.